you have to show up. You have to put in consistency. You have to really zone in on what you want and put in the work. Nothing is going to just pop up for you. But you have to become very clear on what you want out of life. You have to become very clear. Hello there, Informed Beauties. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. You guys know that I'm on this like bettering of my life journey currently, and I just wanted to pop in and give you guys also like an update on what's going on with me and things like that. So we're gonna start off with my makeup first. My face is already like washed, moisturized, all that. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. You guys know I've been using this bad boy forever. This is like my holy grail. It will never change. And we're just going for a natural. You guys know I'm a more natural girl. I like very natural looking makeup. So let's talk about what's been going on. So let's first talk about fitness. I think fitness was like the first thing that I actually talked about with you guys when it came to like me and trying to getting my weight under control and just overall living a healthier life. It's not really about like the weight part of it. Yes, it's not my favorite thing to see. Nobody wants, everybody wants to look in the mirror and feel more confident about themselves. Improving my health and being better with my health, and that includes you working out. People have to understand it's not just a vanity thing. It's more so like making sure you take care of yourself. I'm not going to say that I have been extremely consistent with it, because I wouldn't be honest with you guys. Like, I fell off. I had some time where I worked out pretty good for like a few weeks, and then I fell off like for a week, and then I got back on the wagon, and I've been like good. So it's been this push and pull, but my thing is, as long as I am continuing to work out and I'm continuing to stay focused, starting a workout journey or anything that is to improve yourself, you want to be kind to yourself. You don't want to do too much and press yourself too much, because you want to make this an actual lifestyle. You want to make it an actual place where you focus and you give it your best. And a lot of times that can take you slowing down a little bit, but being too hardcore in the beginning, it can be like not the best thing. So my thing is always about pacing myself, and it's okay if I don't work out for a week. Okay, cool, but let's just get back on it next week. We all have our moments, right? I am currently like not weighing myself. I am not measuring myself. I am not looking in the mirror consistently. I am not doing any of that. I want to make this a lifestyle change. This is not for a quick result for me. Just to make that very clear, this is not I lose the 20 pounds and then we're back to like not doing anything or eating crap and things like that. No, this is a lifestyle change. Like, I want to make this a thing for me permanently. Just like how I'm with my skincare, y'all, I'm trying, just fitness needs to be it. And yeah, I feel like when you're putting in the work and you're consistent, everything else is going to fall into place. You don't have to stalk the scale. And I'm not trying to drive myself crazy, like I said. I'm just trying to ease it into my lifestyle, and one day you'll look up and be like, oh, I dropped like 20 pounds. What? It'll happen. It'll happen. And as far as like my routine, you guys, routine has been all over the place. But I just make it a point every day to get up and to do something towards what I want out of life. So for example, like, I want my Etsy shop to be its best. I want, I want to get back on my YouTube channel. You guys seen me push out content like crazy, because I just have to get back into the flow of things. Like, I can't sit up here and just not do anything, because if you're not putting in the work, you're not going to see the results. I'm just going to put it like that. And that's another thing, that's another key part right now in my life, is where it's like, I know if I'm not doing the work, I'm not going to see the results, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. So it is important that every day I'm taking steps towards life, and that's with anything. And I really want to make that clear to you guys as well. Like, are my eyebrows good? They look pretty good. Okay. I want to make that also like really clear that anything you want out of life, anything you want in a life. If you're in college, if you're working, if you're your personal life, you want a husband, you want a wife, you want children, you have to make sure that you are doing the steps needed in order for you to get what you want to get, because you can't just sit there and wish upon a star. That's not how life works. Guess manifestations, you do manifest. We're going to use a Coastal Scents palette. This is the one that I made. I forgot the colors on here, but I'll just put them down below for you guys. But yes, I'm going to use, I don't even know which color I want to use yet. What color do I want to use? That's a good question. I've been really into browns and like just neutral colors lately. Let's go for this brown right here, this taupe color. So we're going to use that. Manifestations. Okay, so I'm all for it. You do manifest what you want out of life, but I think a lot of times where people get it mixed up at is that they there's this thing where it's just like you just think about it and it happens, right? Now that's a part of manifesting, of course, is that you have to focus in on what you want, but you cannot manifest without the work. Okay, because I can sit here and say I want $1 million. I can sit here and say I want $1,000 all day long. I want $1,000. I'm gonna get $1,000 is coming to me. I want 1,000. Where is that 1,000 coming from? Where is it coming from? If you don't have any source of income, what is it gonna come from? Like a random family person or a random friend? You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like, you have to be realistic. You got to put in the work for what you want. Like, yeah, you can manifest that and that's gonna happen, but you gotta put in the work. You have to put in the work, and so, like, I sit here and I go, okay, I want my YouTube channel to get more views. Okay, I want my YouTube channel to do better. How the hell, Eunice, how is that gonna happen? What are you doing? Because by not uploading at least once a week, you're not allowing people to find you. You're not being consistent. You're not showing up. So by not showing up, you're not opening up that door, keeping the door open to have that happen. And I want you guys to really take this in, because for me, this has been a very in my face message these past couple of months, is that you have to show up. You have to put in consistency. You have to really zone in on what you want and put in the work. Nothing is going to just pop up for you. But you have to become very clear on what you want out of life. You have to become very clear. And I'm not just speaking to myself. I'm speaking to whoever needs to hear this. And it's okay. It happens. But the next question is, so what are you going to do about it? That's the next question. And I always say, you have complete control over your life. Complete control over your life. There are some things, of course, that happen that you may not have complete control over. But in the end, overall, majority of it, you have a choice. If you get up today and decide to lay in bed all day and do nothing, that's your choice. That's your choice. If you want to upload a YouTube channel, right? Or if you want to get more views on your channel, and I'm going to use YouTube as an example because I feel like somebody may be watching this that is either has a YouTube channel or is on the same page as me. If you choose not to upload for a whole month straight, but yet you want more views, you want more people to find you, that's not going to happen because you're not putting in the work. So I have these very, very straightforward conversations with myself. I don't sugarcoat anything with myself, but I'm very real. And I just come to these parts of myself where I'm just like, do better, Eunice. Do better. Do fucking better. And not only that, I also follow a lot of YouTubers on here. I follow a lot of creators, a lot of women who are doing it. Women who are doing it. And the one thing I can tell you about them is that they are consistent, okay? They don't stop. Have you guys ever come across a channel, page, business, whatever, but specifically a YouTube channel, And the channel ain't all that. I'm not even gonna lie. It may be a very low quality, whatever channel. It don't seem like it's much of anything. But they got a lot of viewers. They got a lot of people tuning in. They got a lot of engagement. And what's the thing, something that you notice on that page? Girl, they upload every day. It can be a crappy page, but they don't miss a day of uploading. Oh no, sure don't. So that has to be applied to your life. Show up for what you want. Show up for what you want. Stop playing. Stop playing. I'm gonna line my lips really quickly, and we're gonna use this LA Girl in Natural. And oh, you guys, LA Girl, I low-key forgot about. I found this in a dollar store. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into my hair. But yeah, so that's like the, you know, that's just like the overall like theme of like life right now. And I don't know, like sometimes I just feel like we get so caught up in life and the things of life, and it's understandable. You know, I totally get it. I totally can see it, but you can't let life get to you. You gotta stay focused. For example, I want to put this out there. Hopefully my camera doesn't turn off because it's overheating a little bit. But for example, right, we go and we work for these companies, right? You go and you give these companies your time. You go and you work for them for 8 hours, 7 hours, 40 hours a week or whatnot. And by the way, I will have a video going up all about my straight hair care, because you guys probably notice I'm wearing my hair straight a little bit more. It needs to be washed right now. This is actually pretty dirty. It's about a week, so yeah, I gotta wash it. But you go and you work for these companies. You give them your time and your attention for so many hours, and they're making money off of you. Let's just keep it real. They're making money off of you. If you took that same time, that same commitment that you give to these companies, and put it to the things that you want out of life and what your goals are, you will be super successful. Super successful. Because you're making somebody else money, right? You're making them money, you're making them richer, and you're getting paid what? Dimes. Come on now, let's just be really honest. A lot of these companies are not for you. They're for them making the money, and so they pay the people the little money, depending on what you do, of course, and they are taking home the big bucks while you are working your butt off. You know, it's out there for everyone to have. I don't even know where this is going. I actually didn't really plan on this conversation going like this. I was just supposed to be updating you guys on my life, but I guess somebody needs to hear it, no? But we spend so much time with giving all these companies our time, and you have to realize that you have to put the work in. You know, after you get off of work, there is no going home and just chilling. There isn't. If you have certain goals, certain things that you want, there is no going home and just chilling. You gotta go home and you gotta work on what you need to work on, right? Okay. Anyway, so my hair needs to so be washed. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it into like a little clip in the back. Just take a regular clip and just clip it. I don't want to do too much with my hair because it does need to be washed. Does that look funny? I don't know. I'm gonna bring the clip up a little bit higher. Okay, does that look funny? No? Okay, I think it looks pretty decent. Okay, but yeah, you guys, so that was just my quick little get ready with me, just some simple get ready with me, just for me to look good and to start my day. But hopefully that message resonated with somebody on here. I really didn't intend for that to kind of go in that direction. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the journey or whatnot, but hey, it is what it is. Sometimes things are just meant to come out and meant to be a different type of conversation, and that's totally fine. But I will leave everything down below that I've used in this video in the link, and then definitely check out my video talking all about my products I use to straighten my hair and to maintain my straight hair. That video should already be up if it's not going to be posted soon after this one. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.